Hello. We're live.
Charley the plumber here, and Shelby,
Hey.
and Zach. Good evening, everyone. Welcome.
Good evening. Why are there two?
Good evening.
There's always two
Oh,
every
this one.
week.
Every week. Excuse me.
This is the one I like.
It's the one you like. Which one do you like? Do you like the 3 or the 2?
I like the one that fills the screen the most.
I'm a creature of habit, so I think
Oh.
it's going to be the 3 as well.
Yeah, it's just.
But
But
maybe,
the other one is good for that. We have that one for people who watch on their phones.
oh, I wonder if it's easier to read the comments in that one. I'm going to try that one
Watch on their
tonight.
phone.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, doggone it. There.
At this moment that he knew.
I.
Fucked up.
Yes, I did.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
It's all good. Bish Bash. Good morning, Bish. I'm so used to saying good morning to Bish.
Who's Bish?
Bish is from middle of the state. He pops in every morning to see me.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, that's very awesome. So we usually between Bish
And Bash.
John Bainan and Prison Mark, when
Yeah.
he's not on TikTok, we usually come in, we hang out together and drink coffee.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
I love that.
that's
I
absolutely.
can't wait until Easter Sunday.
What's Easter? What I know what Easter Sunday is, but why are you so excited?
Because I gave up coffee for Lent.
Oh, really?
And I can have coffee on Sunday.
Coffee. You know it's going to make you poop.
I don't think anything could make me poop more than I already do.
I'm just telling you that that's what's going to happen. You're going to get so what's going to happen. So here's the thing. Don't drink coffee at church.
I know I won't. Well, how do you not? Because they have a coffee bar.
Exactly. You have to have it, but you have to do it just before you leave to go home. You get yourself, well, you're only down the street too, so that
yeah,
helps
we're
you.
close.
Yeah, that helps
And
you.
you can bring it in there. You can sing. You can hold your coffee.
Yeah, but when you get that's risky because you know that once you get that the bubble, the whole bubble gut.
I never do with coffee.
Bubble.
Do
Yeah,
you?
but me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, coffee's a friggin' diuretic, baby.
It is, but it's not a pooperetic.
When you haven't pooped in like 3 or 4 days and you get that friggin' cup of coffee, you're like,
Don't you
hell
drink
yeah.
coffee every day?
I usually do, unless I have someplace I'm going. Like last week, I went for the test, no coffee, and actually, I took 2 friggin' Imodiums before I went there.
Jeez.
First thing I did, I got up in the morning. It was set with my pills.
Yeah.
Can you set up Mr. Ranger, sir?
Huh?
Right behind your computer,
What?
Mr. Ranger.
Oh my gosh!
he
what
tipped
happened?
over.
You knocked him over.
Oh,
my gosh.
Almost broke his tail off.
Oh gosh.
My God, Timmer hasn't been around. He's going to scold us now that he knows that happened.
Yikes.
Emotional
Damage. So anyway, yes, that's one thing that I always prepare for that. You always have to prepare for that. Like going up
Yeah.
to the UP deer camp.
Yeah.
Last year, I think I had to crap like 5 times on the way up.
Jeez, what'd you do?
I crapped 5 times.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Do you
was
have a
like,
pen, by the way? I lost mine.
are you going to borrow it or steal it?
No, just borrow it.
Yeah, there
Thank
you go. If you could hand them down to that guy down
Sure,
there as
here you
well
go.
so that he don't forget them. But yeah, so it's just one of them things you have to prepare yourself for wherever you go. Like we were going to camp last year
Mm-hmm.
in Escanaba.
In the moonlight?
5-spot Freddie was driving. I thought I was going to have to bust out of the back seat and take off on a dead run to the gas station on the corner. I had to crap that bad.
Gosh.
And I would run in there looking around. You know, first thing you do, you run, you like scan the whole place. It's like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You find it. You go there and you hope like heck the door is not locked. Get in there, take care of your business. And then you do this, Shelb. Kind of get the walk coming out.
Yeah.
Just in there peeing. Until you
Sure.
walk over and you're like, hey, you got any Imodium? Guy's like, yeah, here you go.
Keep
paid-
you behind the counter.
I paid for it. Friggin' left us. Like, yeah, thanks. Nothing like when Grandpa was friggin' going up there, though.
What do you mean?
So what happened, we used to have what they call a Promida.
What's that?
So pomaida is kind of like a 5 and 10, kind of like a little bit of everything. So they got like clothing and they got like a few groceries and stuff like that.
Okay.
So pharmacy and the whole bit. So him and Five Spot are going up early. So when I say early, sorry, I know I'm going to knock them horns off if I don't move them down.
That's responsible.
So they go up early, and when they go up early, they like drove through the day instead of through the night. So Gramps was about my age when he started going up there.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets up to the front counter, and he's got a pack of underwear in one hand, tidy whities, by the way.
Yeah.
Pack of underwear in one hand, and he had some Imodium in the other. So Five Spot's right behind him. He's not friggin' saying one thing or another until they get to the register. He gets up to the register, and he looks at Gramps, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, having a little issue?" And the lady's like, she looks at it. You're putting two and two together. You've
Sure.
now shit yourself,
Right.
and you've got to take care of that.
Yeah.
So
and then make
first-
sure it doesn't happen again.
Exactly. So first thing they do when they get outside is, Gramps is like, "Yeah, you asshole, you could at least carried one or the other. You didn't,
So
but
funny.
Five Spot's like, no, that's all part of going to deer camp.
Pretty up and buddy.
Yep and bye. There's Connie. Connie is in. I didn't know
Cool.
that I could move it up. So we got that. We got it. How's everyone going tonight?
Connie said, "Hi, everyone. Just got home from Meyer. Outran a popo in my new Lambo to make it here on time."
Oh.
I believe that. Not. So do I say hello to Frederick Da Vinci?
Why wouldn't you?
Well, I wasn't sure what the whole thing was. Hello, Frederick Da Vinci. Good to
Think
have
he's
you in.
related to Leonardo?
I don't know.
Maybe.
What was the, he's doing well. Where are you from, Frederick? Is it Frederick? Is it Fred? Is it like we have Five Spot. His name is Fred in our camp in the family. Do you have like a nickname? I think
Well, his-
everyone
his
needs.
name
So
is-
do I say?
His name's Frederick. Your
Okay.
brother.
Huh?
Your brother's name's Frederick.
I know it.
Oh,
So his name was.
I wasn't sure if you were like Zach. Zach didn't know
Yeah,
that
yeah. No,
your
no,
name
no.
was Charles.
No, you always wonder if people got like.
Did I ever tell you that story?
No, tell me.
When we were dating very early, like
Before you were naked in my kitchen.
I was never naked.
All right. Anyway,
Very beginning, and he was talking about you and said your name was Charlie, and I was like, "Oh, is his name Charles or is it Charlie?" And he said Charlie, and I said,
I had a brain fart, okay?
I said I don't think so. I think his name has to be Charles. And the only reason I say that is because nowadays someone might name their child Charlie, but back when you were a baby, people
Yes.
didn't name babies Charlie. They named him Charles.
that's right.
And I said, "No, it's definitely Charles." And he's like, "No, it's not." And I said, "Go find a piece of mail somewhere with your dad's name on it, and I bet it says Charles." And it did.
So
They spelled it wrong.
did you ever want to change your name? Because I've never really liked Charles over the years. I don't
Okay.
know why. It's one
But
of
it's
the.
special because your parents thought of it and gave it to you.
It is special.
Because honestly, I never knew any, nobody ever had my name, Shelby. So I always thought that I've never met anybody with my name. So I just was like, it's not that it's weird, but I've never met anybody older than me with my name.
So here's the issue with,
I was like,
with
how's it gonna
your
grow with me?
parents naming you Shelby.
Yeah.
So why did they have to be special
Yeah.
and name you Shelby with an IE?
That part I love.
I know you love
I
it.
love that part about my
But don't
name.
you get pissed when you're on vacation and you go into that gift shop and they got all the friggin'
You-
keychains down there?
You know my dad did that on purpose. For
All
that
the
reason.
keychains down
Yeah.
there, and you're like,
He did it so he never had to spend the money.
Yeah. But
you-
it's because my mom's Carrie with an IE.
okay.
So it was Shelby with an
Well,
IE.
you really
my
can't
sister
call
with
it.
an IE.
You can't call her Carrie like you're carrying a package. Carrie's names aren't normally with a Y, are they?
No, Carrie is usually Carrie or Kerri. So so hers isn't abnormal.
Well, I'm going to call him Frederick.
That's fine. I mean, that's his name.
Frederic.
I probably won't by the end of the show. Remember when I used to get hammered?
On the podcast. Yeah, I actually do. I forgot about that.
First solid year.
He kind of did.
I would get friggin' hammered. I think it was just because I was afraid that I couldn't talk to myself. And joke's on you
Yeah,
guys.
yoke's on you.
Yes. So what's going on? You know what I did the other day on my way back from Florida? I've got the thing on my phone, the notes on my phone.
Yeah.
And if you go through the notes on my phone, I don't know if you guys do this, but I've got if I have one thing.
I have 200 notes on my phone that just don't make sense.
All right, good.
I had to go through them and delete them. I know where you're going with that.
I'm glad that you're the same way because I started out the other day and I have like different notes and different stuff. Like I had a thing I'm going to get away from what just come into my head. I'm getting out of that one. But I have the other day I was coming through and I was checking on some stuff. And it's oh, there's a garden. What am I going to have in my garden? So I'm watching this.
Yeah.
I'm watching this show on Netflix on the plane on the way back about what's in our food basically nowadays.
Yeah.
So I'm going through and I'm watching one person is vegetarian or one person's on the vegetarian diet, the other one's on the beef diet.
Was it the one with the twins?
Yes.
Okay, I saw that on Netflix. Is it interesting?
It's pretty good so far.
Okay.
I've only watched I think I've watched 2 episodes.
It's identical, right?
Yes.
Identical twins, and they both do a completely different diet.
Okay, interesting.
So one is a meat diet, one's a vegetarian diet, and they have because it's what's in your food. And the whole thing started out. And Bish, I apologize because we're going to retalk. We're going to what do you call that? We're going to remash this. We're going to rebash this. So I was in Florida and I got in a sucker hole or in a scroll hole on serotonin.
Okay.
And I had no idea what the hell serotonin was. One thing leads to another. I start looking this up. And then as I'm in the scroll hole, I come across this guy that was the number one water producer in the state of California that was not corporate. And he's on TikTok and he's like, you know what's in our water? And he's got a water bottle and he's like
microplastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
his
thing was, he was saying that the biggest thing was
I sent that exact video to him.
There's a lot of cancer out there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying my water bottle, our water. He was saying that the biggest thing was
I sent that exact video to him.
There's a lot of cancer.
Sorry, it won't move.
I've never had deja vu as much as I have sitting in this seat.
So there's water bottle. There's water.
Mm-hmm.
He said we test our water once an hour as we're filling them, but when it's all said and done, this bottle is made out of oil. It's an oil-based product. So he said, what the hell is all our water touching this oil-based product for hours on end, days on end, weeks on end, years on end, until we ship that water out?
Mm.
One thing leads to another. You get them scroll holes and them sucker holes, and it's like, holy shit.
Did they ever test the water after it's been sitting for X amount of time?
I can't answer that honestly to tell you whether it was a good outcome or not a good outcome.
Sure, not good.
But there's also so many things that impacts serotonin, like scrolling on your phone. So there was a study done not too long ago. It was probably a year to 2 years ago. There was a high school softball team that the team. They had a really shitty season the prior year. Okay. Beginning of the season, the whole team, they said, we're going to commit this year. The way they committed is they all went to flip phones and completely got rid of their smartphones.
Okay.
Switching to flip phones, they did a brain scan at the beginning of the season, and then every other week, every whatever.
Okay.
The brain scan showed actual signs of full withdrawal from not using your phone because your body's chemically changing.
Sure.
And then you got to look at other things. So serotonin, you got peaks and valleys.
Mm-hmm.
The peaks are you're watching videos that make you happy and blah, 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 blah. And you should have this. And this happens a lot with, I wouldn't say females per se, but people in general. They, but I'll use this example. You get on and say you're watching wedding content and you're like, this is the dream wedding. I have to have this, this, and this, and this. But in reality, you don't have to have any of that. But because there's an outside influence fucking with your serotonin, there's a chance that it's chemically altering you because of this. There was also recently in the last 10 days, maybe 14 days, someone sued Google and TikTok and all the social media, but the other ones pulled out and had a settlement. The person that sued said, your app is too addicting. That person, this is the biggest lawsuit ever of that nature.
Oh,
maybe not ever.
Gotta be huge.
And she won.
Okay.
Wow.
So she got a giant settlement from these big companies. And now there's going to be studies like, oh shit, maybe it is fucking with us.
Oh, it is. Well, like Frederick said, withdrawals.
Yeah.
You know, you're having withdrawals on that stuff. And I find that...
Morning, Timmer.
Yeah, Timmer's
Morning,
here
badass.
on the
Look
other
at
one.
who's here. Mike is here.
What's going on,
Hi, Mike.
Mike?
Wonder if he got dug out of the snowbank yet. So not to change, but I did make sure that his lovely bride, when she went outside, and Shelby, if you lived up there as well, you should think about this. Wear an orange hat anytime you go outside because the snow was deeper than 4 feet. And
That would be up to my neck, really.
we want to make sure we don't lose you guys. Just, just
oh, you don't have
saying.
to worry about me. I wouldn't go outside.
You're like, fuck that. It's freaking cold and it's
Exactly.
windy out there.
I'd find a way to work from home.
Well, and it's something that, like today, 72 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. But anyway, on my phone, I started to plan my garden, what I was putting in my garden. And then your mind starts going a million miles an hour, like, okay, what do I want to do? You know, and my issue is I go outside like a week ago, I cut down some limbs on them pine trees. Well, I got as high as my friggin' pole so I would reach. So my next thing is obviously I'm either going to get my tractor out, raise my bucket, put a ladder up against my tractor bucket, climb the ladder, get in the bucket, and cut the trees. Or I thought maybe if you guys weren't doing nothing one day, you could come over and hoist me up in there so I could cut all that stuff off.
It's fine. I'd rather do that than have your dumb ass get up in the bucket.
Well, I don't have an issue getting up into the bucket because I feel as though I'm probably safer in the bucket than you are.
I'm way more agile.
You are agile, but you're also afraid of heights. And it does go 8 feet. And that's way higher than you want to be.
I guess maybe I'm not afraid of the heights. Maybe I'm afraid of the person behind the sticks.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's the jerky, the tip forward, tip back.
It's got a good point, I think.
Well, here's the issue. I'm got the most training behind the bucket.
That's true.
Timmer said chainsaws and ladders don't mix.
That's why I was going to use the ladder to get into the bucket and then to get into the bucket, and then away you go. Or I thought about also standing on the back of my truck bed, but then, you know.
What do you think?
I've got some
Not you.
stuff going through my head right now.
I think the
So
truck
what do
bed's
you
probably
mean?
the safest.
Ideas or
Well, just idea. You know, you get outside and you're like, you know, you got them limbs up there. And I was talking to Tim today. He had a heart attack too, by the way.
what?
Oh.
Yep. Wednesday last week, he friggin' hauled himself into the meat locker or into the friggin' hospital. He had one artery that was 100% plugged, and he was friggin' boom, he was going down.
He took himself to the hospital.
Took himself to, it just, you know.
Well, I thank God he made it.
Yeah, and he's as fat as ever over there, but, you know, he looked good today, but... Yeah, they friggin' got him in there, got him all rooted, cleaned out, and all that stuff.
Holy cow.
He's like, I didn't want to call you and tell you I was dying. I said, well, at least you could have did was give me your gun safe code or something.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like,
he
yeah,
would.
son-in-law's already got that taken care of. So
That ain't right.
no, No.
But he's okay. No, I meant it. That ain't right to ask.
No,
for
and,
gun
and
safe gun.
you know what Tone Bone used to say from camp?
Huh.
You can wipe your ass with a shower curtain. That ain't right though. Same thing.
I guess. But he's okay.
He is okay. He is okay. I did mention to him that he was overweight for being 4'8".
Take it easy on the guy. He just had a heart attack.
You know what? He's he gives it right back.
How
So
old is he?
Tim has got to be 55-ish.
No.
53.
No, his daughter's my age.
Yeah, well, that he can have kids when he's a little
20,
older.
Yeah. Younger.
So he could be
He's
55.
probably, I would say he's older than that. I'd say he's closer to 60.
I don't think I think he's 4 or 5 years older or younger than me. But anyway.
Oh, glad he's okay.
So Mike, how is the weather up there in Marquette? Hopefully everything is good. Kind of sad that we never found the guy that walked away and either went in the lake or wherever, the one that was coming home and kind of just
He
disappeared.
got drunk and got lost.
Just disappeared.
Oh, when?
Like 3-4 weeks ago. They had a giant search
In
up
the
there in the
UP?
whole bit. Yeah, in Marquette.
Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy. Connie said, Shelby, what kind of SUV did you get? I got a Kia Seltos, like a small SUV.
And it goes really well taking us back and forth to the game in Detroit.
It did.
We
It's true.
friggin' loaded up, and
I was great. I was in the driver's seat.
it was nice that you were the DD for once.
I was.
Usually I'm the DD,
Yeah.
and it was nice to be able to get that. But I had a headache next day. Whew.
I
Yeah.
wonder why.
Whew.
Yeah, me too.
Mike said
Uh,
spring weather. It's almost 40 degrees up there.
That's crazy.
You know, could you do it?
What?
No.
Could you live in the Yoop?
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
So-
you couldn't pay me to live in the Yoop.
So
No
te-
offense, Mike.
So tell me, what's your I mean, obviously we go to deer camp for a couple of weeks and you look at it, and after a couple of weeks, but maybe it's because you're away from home, so you couldn't just
No.
pack up and
No.
No?
Zero desire. I like to be able, when I want to go to the store, go right down the street.
well, they're Marquette. They've got stores all over the place up there.
Yeah, but the weather's shit.
That's true. I mean, he did say he was going to have to push off his golfing for another week, a couple of weeks
Yeah.
before he could.
There's
start
been
playing
people
golf.
golfing here for 2 months.
That's true. That's true. Frederick, where are you from? You have to give us a little clue on that so we can kind of, we need to have an idea where you're calling from.
What?
What was that? What was that?
I'm not sure.
I
think we
someone
got
just
money.
subscribed. Nope.
Oh.
Richard McCarty.
I
Yay,
wonder if that's
Richard.
Darren's dad.
cousin. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? He's seen our picture on Facebook. Just hang out with a couple old hockey dudes. And you're
Yeah.
what? You're the old hockey dude now.
I know. I know I am. The weather is only shit for about 8 months out of the year. Oh, good. So you get a solid 4.
So my
Shelby's
question,
tired of a solid 4.
and the only way he makes it hurt is when he slaps her on the.
I'm turning both your mics off, and then it'll just be a podcast of only Shelby.
Just
Could you do
Shelby.
it?
Could I have a podcast of just me with none of you guys talking? Absolutely. It would be nice. It'd be freaking silent.
Why do I feel there's a bunch of people in here that just changed their names to come into our podcast?
Maybe.
Maybe they did.
Hello, Crispy Cracker.
Is it Chris.P. Cracker, and this is his pseudonym?
If they did,
There you go.
I'm super happy because this just makes my serotonin level just rise up.
We love serotonin.
I do lately. I have not found anything that has kicked away from the serotonin. Welcome, Crispy Cracker. Good to have you in here. Oh boy, I just if nothing else, they have a good. So how long do you think it took them to come up with a name like that?
Probably 2 seconds. He's probably eating a cracker or
Yeah.
or a pita chip or something.
Oh, it's awesome. Help me here. I'm stuck.
I'm letting you enjoy the laughter. And I also am enjoying it.
Oh. So Mike, do you have a friggin' sauna up there? Really?
What?
A sauna. What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
We may wait. We're gonna wait for a little bit on
Are
that.
you crying from laughing?
But
I'm
that's
gonna
pretty.
go down to Taco Bell and give me a blast.
So anyway, are we going to be making a trip to the UP this year?
I don't know because
I
you
don't
said
know.
because of your job.
Well, I guess.
Oh, that's right. You got a new job now.
I guess it depends because they gave us a giant list of days that were closed, and there's a lot of Fridays, so I could easily.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
it's holidays.
It's holidays.
Oh, okay,
But it would
okay.
have to be a holiday weekend. Like the July 3rd were closed.
Okay.
So that gives me a 3-day weekend there.
I'll be in Alaska.
Yep. But there's a couple of them that are in.
So doesn't the UP have them store? Can we mention the store or no?
No.
Okay.
Do you know the capital of Alaska?
I do.
What is it?
Do you know the capital of Alaska?
I do. That's why I asked him. Do you know the capital of Alaska?
No sauna. Mike says no sauna, but he has a sawmill, so he has a sauna coming soon. Oh, I'm sorry, a sauna coming soon. I will say that we don't know if we're going to.
Shelby.
What?
Badass asked a question.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
don't think
So I don't have, for whatever reason, I don't have badass on here
That's
now.
because you're watching on the portrait view, which is
Okay.
good because I'm on this view.
And
so
you
the
don't have.
The comments that go to that one don't go to this one, and vice versa.
Oh, way to go! See, we planned that.
we did. It was so good.
That's awesome. But yeah, so we do have. It was just brought to my attention via the only time they let me look at my phone, because now it popped up on my computer. I don't know. I think I may want to hold off for a little bit.
That's okay.
All right, cool. I just don't know what the fuck to do now. I'm just so friggin'.
Jacked.
Yes, I am. I certainly am. So I just got a text. I am going to read my text. And unfortunately, well, it's a good place. This is a good place for it to start, because it's been how many 144
6 weeks since you
episodes.
looked at me. Oh.
144 episodes.
Yeah,
So that is what?
a lot.
5 years?
Oh no, there's only
50
52 weeks in a year.
Yeah, but there was
Almost
there was a
3.
lot of stuff that we didn't do.
I would say closer to 3. We've been doing it.
So I want to just give a shout out to myself because I'm having a grandbaby coming soon.
Hey.
Fucking
I
A, baby.
I didn't do that.
Shelby is 12 weeks pregnant.
Yes, I am.
12 weeks pregnant. And unfortunately, Connie, last week I thought I was going to have to drive all the way up to your house and give you a little slap on the friggin' upside the whatever because you just kept poking. Yes, I'm super excited. It was not Facebook official until just now, and it's YouTube
Well,
official
it's not
now.
Facebook official.
Well, it's friggin' YouTube official
Yeah,
now,
that's
so
fine.
everyone knows.
Yeah. We're not-
5,500 people should
Yeah.
know, right?
Ooh, gosh.
Woo!
Oop. We're
right.
not going to post on Facebook for a while.
Okay, that's cool. So if you're on Facebook, i.e. Connie and
Anybody.
anyone else, please don't put it on Facebook. But
Thanks, Timmer.
just want to say congratulations, and I am super excited. We
We're
all
excited too.
are super excited.
Yes.
So
It'll be fun.
So we are going to have a 4th. When do you think they're going to be able to live stream with us?
I mean, I don't know.
That is a good
That
question.
is a good question.
Thank you, Crispy. I appreciate it.
Crispy.
Oh,
I love it.
oh, it just
Eric's been a member.
done with my pen.
For now, yeah.
All right, cool. Anyway, weather is changing down here. I am leaving on Wednesday of next week, the 8th. I am headed back to Florida.
Florida.
And I am going and I am shipping Super K back via the plane on Saturday, and I will be making my trek.
Sure. Yeah.
Is it trek or track?
Both.
I will be making my trek back.
I think you guys should have a what do you call it? A road trip together.
So
What? When?
so
Come
Zach,
back. She always flies home, and he always drives by himself.
so we tried that. We were going to try that. I don't know. Do you think no, I'm not going to say it. I'm keeping my mind out of the gutter. Well, Mike said y'all have a double D for a while.
Yeah, designated driver.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I wanted to make sure
No.
that was the same.
Nope, drunk driver's fine. Designated driver's fine.
That wasn't quite what I was thinking, but that's just me.
Yeah, right. That's fine.
Now I forgot where the hell. Oh, so I'm making my trek back.
Yeah. So what you tried it before, where
So what happened? She burned all her friggin' vacation time.
she's leaving on a Saturday,
I know it, but
so you can do it.
if we could, but then we have to drive the big time, and I don't want to listen to her friggin'. Can we stop now? I'm having a hard time seeing where I got friggin' caffeine just going. Oh, by the way, can you order me or can you tell me what I need to order so I can have a screen that I can plug in to my phone thing to watch if I wanted to listen to a movie or something like that?
Have you ever had a dream where have you ever seen where you can do anything?
I love that one. But anyway, so yeah, she burned up all her vacation time early in the year already, and we're going to Alaska, so she's got some time for that. She wants to take time off throughout the year.
What if she gets hungry on the way back?
I made a hamburger for dinner.
There you go. There you go. I like. So yeah, we're shipping her back, and I think what's going to happen, she's leaving at like 1:00 in the afternoon on Saturday or earlier. So I'll probably get up same time, or I'll get up like morning, get the camper all hooked up, and start making my trek back.
Camp Benny also said, that's super exciting. Congrats, Grandpa.
Thank you, Camp Benny. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's cool as hell. I've been on cloud 9 for a while, and yeah. But anyway,
Timmer said, buy a RAM and you can stream a movie on the big screen on the dash. So he has a F350, obviously, with a large touchscreen. There's certain things that you can buy to then convert that screen. But I guess it all depends on what exactly you're looking for.
So I guess
if you want it on that screen, that's one thing.
I guess I really don't need to have it on any screen because it's not like I'm going to be driving like this watching it.
Exactly.
But at least you can hear it, which I can hear it, I suppose, if I just take a friggin' speaker and put it on my phone and just blow with the speaker.
Wow.
You could also probably bring your AirPlay screen
Yeah, I thought about that as well.
out of your buggy.
Yep.
But they do have them, but they're like $300.
Oh, yeah, we're not buying that.
Timmer
Oh,
said,
no. Oh,
buy a RAM.
no. Buy a RAM.
But it's not a RAM.
Timmer said, buy a RAM. You can stream a movie to the big screen on the dash. I didn't know that.
That's because you don't have a RAM. You have a
Well,
Kia.
Yeah, but I didn't know that Rams could do that.
You talking like the Ram, like?
Ideas or
Well, just idea. You know, you get.
I'm
We're
so
live
tired
on
right now.
Facebook for the first time in a while.
Oh,
I've been trying to set that up
what?
so it just automatically goes live.
So everybody on Facebook's gonna know then.
There's been 0 people watching on
Okay.
Facebook, so we don't, and it deletes after the
Oh, good.
live, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter. But I've been trying to set that up for the last like fucking 4 weeks, so that when you go live in the morning, it also would automatically. But there's no easy setup.
Mhm.
So we had a couple of things that happened the other day. So this morning I went. So I went down. I had an appointment this morning with my sleep doctor
And
to take care of all my stuff because I got a new
All my
sleep.
children.
I got a new sleep machine.
yeah.
So I get up, and my sleep doctor that I used to go to has left the practice.
yes.
So maybe you could.
He's like Elvis.
Yeah, he's
He
like,
left the
hell,
building."
baby. Hell, how are you? Anyway, so I get up, and I have to drive to friggin' Roseville because
Oh,
they can't
yikes.
get me in. And, you know, my makeup and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Get in the truck, get down to Roseville, find out where this place is at. Buildings in Roseville are shitty. I mean, they're friggin' old and nasty.
Yeah, it's
Who
Roseville.
made these buildings years ago the way they are?
Men probably.
It could be. You walk in like one door, there's like an aisleway, and there's like doors on each side with a little friggin' window that goes through the door. You open the door up. It's like you're going into prison or something.
Yeah.
So I walk in, and it's like appointment at 8:15. I'm friggin' punctual. I'm like right there.
hmm
He's like, your name? So I tell him. Oh, wait. Can I have your birth date? Yes. 071865. Yes, you have an appointment at 8:15. Next Tuesday. Fuck.
No way. Well,
Way.
could you at least fill out all your paperwork while you were there?
I don't have no paperwork because all
Oh,
they're
it's the
doing
same-
is all they're
it's the
doing is
same
a check.
op-
It's same office. It's just all
Did
they're.
she laugh at you? I'm sure they.
No.
I'm sure that.
Oh,
they,
I'm sure she laughed when I
I'm
left.
sure they giggled. Yeah.
Look at this fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Did you get
after-
an automated text about your appointment?
No.
Oh.
That's probably why.
Yeah, because it wasn't
Right.
until next
Yeah.
week.
But it was on my calendar. But my calendar was next week.
Right.
'Cause-
Oh, it did say next week?
Well, no, today's April 1st, or tomorrow's April 1st.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my calendar. I had it flipped over, and I had a line going all the way through. And the first Tuesday
Yeah.
was April 7th because April 1st starts wherever the hell it is, Wednesday or
Tomorrow.
wherever the hell it is. So it was like, yeah, I drive all the way down there. So when I come back, I get like halfway back, and it's like, you know what, damn it, I'm going to stop and have breakfast. So one thing leads to another. I don't stop and have breakfast. I stop at McDonald's.
Still counts for breakfast.
It does count for breakfast. I had a steak, egg, and cheese bagel, which every now and again, you got to go for that. So I set
That's the
up.
best thing to get, but I get the bacon.
I set up the phone,
Ugh.
and I'm gonna go live. You know, great way to do it. So I hit stream whatever, and I start going live, and it says you can't go live because of too many blah 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 whatever.
Were you connected because you were connected to your car or something?
No.
Oh.
No, actually, I could probably send this down to him if he wants to look at it now, but he probably will say, F it.
Eric and Connie sent us $20 and said congratulations from Connie. and I.
Woo!
Thank you guys. It's very nice.
So anyway, I go live, and it's me and Bish Bash and John Bainan. We're hanging out together, you know,
Mhm.
chilling
Yeah, yeah.
like villains. And one thing leads to another. I forget where the hell this story was going to. And here I am.
McDonald's drive-through the live didn't work. Breakfast.
Yeah.
You didn't go to breakfast. You went to McDonald's. You went to go
Timmer
live and
said-
it didn't work.
Still got nothing.
But is
Doesn't
it
matter.
I tried.
Canadian
It does
bacon?
matter.
No, that's fucking ham. I don't want ham on my breakfast sandwich.
You gotta love it. Did you see? So I was on Insta the other day, and I normally
Insta.
don't go on Insta a lot. And I'm looking at Timmer's friggin' ice shanty, and it's plain. He needs to have. Can we like build him a wood sign or something?
Oh, that'd be badass. Like
Just-
a finished sign for the outside.
Just to put it on the outside of a shanty.
You
'cause
pay
it's-
for shipping. I'll build it.
if it,
He's
if,
in Canada. That
I
shit's
know
expensive.
That. I know that. How's she going, eh? Maybe we could like friggin' arrow and shoot it over the friggin'.
Just
Yeah, he could meet us and we could just fly an arrow over top of the friggin' river or something, wherever it's pew, 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 pew.
isn't he like 6 hours from?
Yeah, but I think he said it was closer to, is he closer to Sault Ste. Marie, Canada, or Sarnia? Port Orion and Sarnia.
I don't think it's that one. I think it's Sault Ste.
Sault Ste. But we talked about going to Sault Ste. Marie, Canada, and having lunch.
We did talk about that.
That would be a fun day. And while we're up there, we can always hang out. There's a Moose Lodge up there and the Eagles up there. I'm sure that we could have a beer up there. But anyway, so what's going on this weekend, guys? Are you Zach is no longer working on the weekend,
I'm
so
actually
Hell
off this
yeah.
weekend too.
are you?
Timmer made a good point. Or we could just come hunting.
This weekend?
Just in general.
Wonder what it would cost for us to get a license for up there.
Oh, that's a good question.
That would be fun as hell. Boy,
Speaking of,
wouldn't Travis be pissed?
oh yeah,
Oh, he would be so. Of course, Timmer's not on a friggin'
Isn't
ranch.
it so crazy? He came all the way here to see you, and then you didn't go hunting with him.
Well, dude, it's like $2,000 to
I
friggin'
know.
hunt. Not
Yeah, I
even
mean-
Really? Just a
that.
hunt.
That just gets me down. That don't even get me down there.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you totally get so many opportunities to go hunting in Texas. So
I know it. Just
You're old. Just
shut the
friggin'
hell
do
up.
it.
I know it. I should just friggin'
I've seen you spend money on dumber things.
true story. And actually, I'm not even getting into that conversation.
I
No,
hate
I'm-
when you do that.
I'm not getting into it because then I'm going to be wrong no matter what I do. I could fly down, I could grab Super K's friggin' truck, and I could drive to Texas, and it would probably be cheaper, or I could just fly from one place to
Yeah,
another.
it would be so much easier.
I know it. I know it.
You're
Speaking,
you're a creature of ease nowadays.
I
You got
am.
that electric start bike. You got also.
I'm
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm lazy, is what it is. I mean, I've
too.
always been lazy,
Or you're
but
just smart now.
right?
that could be. I doubt it. I doubt that.
Nah. No one's commenting. I mean, they are, but like
Yeah,
not
I
to
mean-
us.
It is much easier to run a live when you have comments.
100%.
And I will say that whether it be morning or evening. And that's why you can go, you can go both ways. I mean, evening, it's always fun because we
I think
can.
Timmer does that.
What's that?
Goes both ways.
Yeah,
In the world.
front to back or back to front or
You
top to
know.
bottom or.
That's enough.
Yes, it is enough. It is enough. So anyway, we have, so we are going, we're talking about going to the UP this year. Obviously, we have some limitations now because of someone,
Me?
and well, you, but it's really not a limitation as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we can do something totally different.
I think the biggest thing, the limitation we have now is we would have to plan around one of the Fridays I have off.
Yep.
Just because I can't burn the time yet.
Yeah.
And
No.
I can't-
Absolutely.
I can't burn any time because I have to save every hour of my time for
Well,
maternity leave.
Good thing is I
Absolutely.
taught you to stop freaking trying to call off. So
I never call off.
And here's the thing, guys. We don't necessarily have to go to the UP. We could do another trip in the state, somewhere in the state, and we could throw the bikes on the front of the trailer, and we could go for a ride in the morning while Shelby is doing her thing and her hair and all that, and we could throw the buggy on the back of the trailer, and when they're all done doing their thing, we could go for a buggy ride.
Where?
Wherever you want.
well, you just gotta find the area. I mean, my bike is a first kick bike now, so I can get anywhere.
Yes.
One kick wonder.
You think that now.
Now, with that being said, all of the sprees are not. Those fuckers are way harder to work on.
Well, and it's a
They don't
case
have
of-
points. They have auto or they have auto set points that can't be adjusted by a it's basically a set key that you put in, and then the points are always on. But I feel like that's not right, because it's so much easier to adjust timing on a 90 because now they all start.
Yes, in 1971, they didn't have auto start key thingy, whatever's you got. So it's a very simple bike for you to work on. Me, I just looked at it and went, what do you do? But anyway, we can always either do that or what we can
I thought
do.
about Mackinac
Mackinac City or Mackinac, obviously.
area.
Okay.
Maybe just up by Mackinac, because no matter what, you don't want it to be that far of a drive.
Correct.
Max, or we just do Shady
Well, we could do Houghton Lake as well.
or that.
We could go up and rent an Airbnb if we decide to do something like that. Go up, rent a friggin' Airbnb for the weekend, and jump on the buggy and ride around town and whatever. That would be a fun trip as well.
Mm-hmm. Or you could bring the camper.
Yeah. And there's very simply we can. The only thing is that bed for you guys, because my bed sucks too. Friggin' horrible.
In that camper?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that friggin' mattress is horrible. It's not the ones at the Shady Acre.
Shady
Aiken.
Shady Acre.
All related to Clay Aiken.
They are much better than the one that I have, because you lay on it. And maybe it's just because I'm too fat or something, but you lay on it and it's one of these beds that, what do they call them? The foam mattress,
Yeah.
but it's not like a good foam mattress. So I don't know if it's like we need to do something different. I think what we're going to do is obviously get rid of that and get a different mattress.
Is
And I'll
it
just
King?
no, yeah, it's the King. Yeah, and I've got the Queen in the office, and then I've got the Queen down in Florida, but she'll be coming back here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That was good.
Just in case she was listening.
She's not.
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
I know it. I already had the conversation. I have to call her when I get done. That's going to be that's going to be a fire burner from what I understand.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, it'd be good.
That's like my first day at my new job.
Yeah.
I had a fire burner coming out my ass.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So I'm going to break this out to everyone. So you have something important to do. Like myself, last week when I went for that test, first thing I do, get up in the morning. First thing I do with all my pills laid out, I got my different pills that I got going on, and I've got two little pills off to the side called Imodium AD, because I know that my bubble gut is coming and I'm going to have to shit as soon as I walk into that building. So 6 o'clock in the morning, whoop, there goes the friggin', there goes the Imodium. So I am good. I actually was going to call and tell you that, but unfortunately I didn't. And there you go.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but then when
Your nerves always get the best of you.
you get to work, you got the guts going, you're like, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
And then you don't want to be the guy that walks in and blows up the toilet.
Well, especially
And you don't know everyone in the office's shit schedule. Like I knew at Tractor, I always tried to shit before Dane, because Dane always stunk after, and I did not want to sit in there. So I guaranteed that I would go before him, but there was two guys that worked there.
But what happened was when you used to go in there, you used to do the classic out of order sign.
Did
That was
you
back
really?
Well, that was back in the day.
You
I'd-
actually did?
Across the street before we moved stores,
Yeah.
I had to shit so fucking bad, and it was a one staller for the men's,
Okay.
and it was like it was coming on hot and heavy. So I ran to the service desk, grab a marker, wrote out of order, and then went into the women's and shit.
Wait.
And then my
why'd you
assistant
do-
manager was
why'd you
a
do-
female,
Why'd you do out of order on the women?
because the men's was a one staller and someone was in there.
Oh,
Oh, and then you went in the women's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And the women's was a like 3 or 4 staller.
Okay. So you're
So-
assistant manager.
So I ran over there, went in there and shit. And then my assistant manager was a female,
Yeah.
and she walked over. She's like, "Why is the bathroom closed?" She opens the door and saw my pants at my ankles, and I'm shitting. She's like, "I wondered who was in there."
Oh my god.
So was the person one of the people that worked with you now or before?
No,
Oh.
no, this was a long time ago.
Okay.
It's so
okay.
funny.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting some of the things you come up with
Yeah.
on stuff like that because like when we go to the UP to go to deer camp, they got each one of the gas stations, they're either a 1-holer or a 2-holer.
Mm-hmm.
So the 1-holer, as soon as someone friggin' pops out, you can go in there, especially if you got to go bad because it's only a 1-holer. All you got to do is lock that door and you're done. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was the woman's. I must have got something mixed up. As you're giggling on the way out and it friggin' stinks like heck.
Yeah.
Sick.
But no, it's so there's certain things that you do when you're at a point right now with a new job where you're kind of like breaking in. So you're hoping that before your training manager comes back from their little gambit vacation, wherever they're on, that you get some of this stuff worked out.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to, he's like, well, click on this. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. I have to go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. And what do you call it? What are you going to call it there? Do you just call it, I have to go to the bathroom? Or are you going to say, I got to go throw mud? Or
No, it's just
What?
bathroom.
you just using the
This
bathroom?
is an office building.
Yeah. No, this is corporate USA. I'm
Yeah.
not used to that.
Right.
Back when
See,
you're
in the
at
hospital, you can really say anything.
That's
And
true.
nobody cares because everybody poops at the hospital. And as long as someone's not wiping your butt because you poop on yourself, it's fine.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
we really don't want that to ever happen.
It does happen.
I know it happens. Twice a child, once an adult. Put a pillow over my head and friggin' just suffocate me out.
Wouldn't do
You
that.
shit yourself now.
I know it, but no, I haven't done that in a while. I got in a real thing there for. Well, it's kind of like when I shit myself in the truck. We were going to Tractor Supply at deer camp, and I think I actually got the skid marks still on my truck.
Okay,
it.
that's enough.
It's
I'm
like one of those
just saying,
stickers from a
Shelp.
kid.
Just saying, just like
Ew.
Grandpa did years ago. Speaking of
Okay.
Grandpa, I wonder where Grandma's at. She still hasn't popped in. She must have forgot about us.
Well, we did start a
she's
little late.
busy.
Maybe she was.
Yeah, she probably. I told you, you should get downstairs. You're like, I got all kinds of time.
I just got here. Well, the biggest issue is I was fucking with the, and Shelby had to go back upstairs.
For 2 seconds.
But don't blame it on her because
Well,
I
yeah,
think
it's
you were
not-
still playing grab ass
No,
by
it's
the
not my
time
fault.
she come down
It's
here.
not my fault. It's not my freaking fault
All right, blame it on someone else.
I'm so tired.
of your shit. Wings are on tonight.
So
oh, yeah. We have to watch that. Or
your
try.
meal. So we have to talk about your meal.
Okay, what meal?
So your craving meal that you had a couple of a week ago or something.
Oh, the weird dinner I made?
Yes,
Mashed
you had
potatoes and baked beans.
mashed potatoes.
But now, if someone put that in front of me, I'd probably barf.
Yeah.
Yep. Yuck.
So have you had sweet and sour pickles?
No, but I've had the sourest candy that you.
She
that
did. You
money
should have
can-
brought some
Oh,
for
I
Dad.
should've. I don't want to share it. That's my problem.
That's true.
What kind is it?
It's from TikTok, actually.
Oh, really?
This lady, Mama V, she makes the sourest candy ever, and it's sour gushers, and it cut my tongue because I ate so many of them and they were so sour. Like yesterday, I couldn't even drink water without my mouth hurting because like when I stuck my tongue out, it literally looked like I had like scratch marks of blood. So my friend at work, Grace, she's also pregnant. But like
How
super
many?
pregnant.
All right. So you've got like 3 or 4 at work that are pregnant.
5.
5.
Yep.
So
On
have
day
you
shift only.
have you checked the water by chance? Is there something
No,
in the water?
But I did keep drinking it, so.
Okay. Okay.
But her and I both love sour stuff, and anytime we see a new extreme sour something or another at the store, we always buy 2, one for her, one for me, and then we rate it.
Okay.
So I've had these sour gushers in my TikTok cart for weeks. And then when the sour cravings were just like at an all-time high, I said, screw it, I'm buying them. Put it up to 2, like ordered 2. And then I ordered them and I told her about it. And she was, and I told her like they'll get delivered early, whatever. And she goes, wait, you ordered me my own? I said, yeah, I'm not sharing. And it came with, so I got like a little baggie like this big of sour gushers and then the same size baggie full of sour powder. So
sour powder?
So like the powder she puts on the gushers in a separate bag.
Oh.
So the other day, I've been eating clementines like they're going out of style. Like I had 4 of them today, but they're like this big. And
clementines will make you poop too if you eat too many of them.
Maybe that's why I'm so regular. So I peeled the clementine. I had all the pieces out on a napkin. I took a spoon. I got some sour powder, sprinkled it on the clementines. Freaking good.
That's disgusting.
It was so good.
So the clementine. Let's evaluate the way you eat the clementine.
How else? Okay, go ahead.
Well, no. So when you peel your clementine, do you peel it as one peel all the way around? Because you can do that with a clementine.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it. For whatever reason, you get fun. Because now do you pick all the little in-betweens off and get rid of them?
If like the hair?
Yeah.
I do if it's like bulky, yes, but if it's like really thin ones that are not already coming off. So you also
like it shaved.
Yeah, I guess. You're so annoying.
Well, while you're at it, you might as well give us a comment on the sour gusher.
He wouldn't try it.
No, I didn't try it.
But my friend Grace sent.
Wait. Anyway, just
he sent me
right over his head.
He sent me a my friend Grace. She sent me a Snapchat video of her and her fiance trying them, and I'm watching her, and her face is just hilarious. And Zach's like, he just keeps eating them. He was like. And then all of a sudden she looks at him. She said, I told you Shelby cut her tongue eating these. And he goes, they're just really good. And I'm like,
so
boys don't think.
I have one thing that we need a video on.
Okay.
When that baby throws the first bomb out and he's right there. We need
changing
to have,
a diaper?
Yeah, we need to have the video of him friggin' throwing up. When you get like one of them nasty runny ones that kind of like run up the back. And,
a total blowout.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Squirting out the side of the friggin' diaper, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So.
That'll be good.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun time. I can't wait to get the stuff out of that friggin' craft room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make it a baby room?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I got all the shit still here.
Do you really?
True.
Yeah, I got the friggin' changing table is here. I thought it used to be right there.
Sweet.
I've got the dresser here. I've got I've got a bunch of stuff here.
Awesome.
Yep. I kept it just for that reason, so I'll have to pull it out and see how much work it needs to be done.
Yeah. Clean it all up and
Crispy said diabetes in the bag-o.
You know what, Crispy?
Diabetes.
That's not nice.
Take your cracker and shove it into a crispy hole.
Nice. I ate vegetables and dip and an apple with peanut butter when I got home today. So
apple with peanut butter are friggin' awesome.
Honey Crisp is my favorite.
Yep,
it's just top tier.
But
when
I didn't say anything.
You're laughing.
Whoa.
But when you have the apple with the peanut butter, why don't you go with the Granny Smith?
They're not as sweet. They're not as like as a Honey Crisp.
But with the peanut butter on there, it gives you like that.
Granny Smith are sour though.
Yeah.
You would like
they
that.
are?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Granny Smith.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
Yep. Well, we just told you.
They're almost too sour that they're not good.
Ooh.
Well, and that's why if you go with the peanut butter, it's
I wonder how they'd be with the sour powder on them. You know what?
Shelby, I got sour powder.
If I ever get lost, that's one way to find me. My collar ever falls off.
Friday
I'm
night.
lost.
Yeah, Zach gonna be so.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I know what you're doing.
Right.
I know what you're doing.
Good.
But would you try them?
What?
The sour?
Yeah.
Sour gushers? Damn it. Okay, we'll bring them next week. Hopefully I still have some.
Yeah, no, so lately I've been into and I know it's probably not the same, but the sour, what's the little candies? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of candies, but
Hard
can't-
candy, gummies,
no,
Lemon
I'm,
drops?
I'm more of a hard candy type guy,
air,
but the
warheads.
no. Anyway,
No, keep going. I
I-
need to. I love sour. I need to know.
these are not super sour.
Mm.
They're just like when you look at them. Some of them are sour. Some of them, you get the extra sour, and they really weren't that extra sour.
Sour Patch Kids.
Could be just the Sour Patch. Do they have made just like a
There's
sour something?
Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Watermelon.
Did you see what Mike? Oh, you can't see what Mike said. Mike said Granny Smith and a salt shaker is the bomb.
Ooh.
Bomb diggity dig.
Damn, that sounds good.
And that's the thing.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
My pregnant friend Tori at work today,
one of the 5.
one of the 5, she said that she takes spicy pickles, dumps a little juice out, has a little thing of hot Cheetos, and dips the hot Cheetos in hot pickle juice,
Oh,
spicy pickle juice. And I looked at her, and I was like, that sounds good.
so it's like the sweet heat pickles that
Yeah.
you get.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
The
probably.
jalops. You got those downstairs.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
full fucking case I had to buy? It was $120.
Yeah, I paid for half of it.
And
Well, I
are
didn't
you
want to pay
still-
for the other half.
Are you not eating them?
We still have
We
10
still have
jars.
a lot. I'll bring
Ooh.
you some.
No, I don't need any. Lately I've
You
been.
know what
eating
you
them.
could do?
So bad.
This would be
Put
so
them in
good.
sourdough.
That would be good too.
Oh.
I wonder if it would cook or bake out the same way.
It would,
But-
because it's sweet. Sugar in it. Keep going.
Maybe you could try getting back to your roots and making a sourdough pizza because it's been. I don't even know when the last time I had sourdough pizza was.
Since before we got this oven.
That's fucked up.
How about
When's the last
Uh,
time you cooked me a meal?
I made a hamburger for dinner.
No, he didn't.
oh,
Anywho.
he did. You did get him on that one. Of course, I don't know if anything he would make would actually be good. I guess
Anyone, like my friend said, anyone can follow a recipe.
so. It's going to be with the baby food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shell, would you get a double order of that apricot
Yeah.
baby food?
Yeah, split pea.
Yep. And when you feed them, you cannot feed a baby without opening your mouth.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
No, you
Interesting.
can't.
Okay.
With the spoon, when you got the spoon, you dip in the baby
yeah,
food.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I see
Yeah,
what you're saying.
it can't be done.
Yeah.
Granny
It's like you
Smith
can't
is-
sneeze. What do they say? You can't sneeze with your eyes open or something.
can't wiggle your ears.
Oh,
You
no.
tried it.
You can, or you're saying you can't wiggle your ears without raising your eyebrows?
I know. I always go through the
Just
thing.
in general, you just can't wiggle your ears.
I always go through the thing and then it's like, yeah, yep, you tried it.
Funny.
Anyway, 8:09. We're
Mhm.
going to get out of here very soon
Mhm.
because we've got some stuff going on. I
Yeah.
guess I really don't, but I just want to get up and relax.
Yeah.
So been a
Mhm.
long week. Anyway,
Yep.
do you have a fun fact for us?
I do. It's about Easter because Easter's on Sunday.
Yes.
Easter is one of my favorite holidays. So Easter, you know how it changes every year? Like sometimes it's in March, sometimes it's in April,
Okay,
sometimes it's
yep,
early,
yep.
sometimes it's late. It says Easter changes every year because it's a movable feast. It's celebrated on the first Sunday after the full moon following the spring equinox. So that's why it changes. So whenever the first full moon is after the spring equinox, which has to do with the seasons, that's when Easter Sunday is. And I thought that was cool because I never knew.
That's interesting.
Can you tell me what equinox is?
It's
Okay.
a Chevy.
Yeah, I
Chevy
used to drive one.
Silvers.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Spring equinox is the year when day or night are exactly almost the same length.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I am much smarter than I was an
Than a
hour
fifth grader.
ago.
That's good.
Hour
That's a hard
ago.
show. Do you remember that? Did you guys ever watch it?
I did.
It was a good show.
Yeah, they were always friggin' way smarter than me.
Yeah.
It's all good. Okay, are we getting out of here now?
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Don't forget, 8:30 to 8:50 a.m. every day. CTP is in the office. with nothing on the background because they haven't helped me with that yet.
Nope.
But we do have some time coming up. Maybe we can get worked on that. And with everything else, congratulations, Shelby and Zach.
Thank you.
I love that you've now finally made me a grandbaby and a grandpa, and can't wait for it to be here. And I'm rambling now. So we're getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Charlie the Plumber, one of the few things in life you get for free, even on the internet. See ya.
Charlie the Plumber, that's the name. Living a good life, doing it his way. Oh, come on, folks. Hey, it's Charlie.
Like my
CTP, baby.